Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracey D'Aviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. I'm Tracey D'Aviero, the confidence coach for VAs, and I want to welcome you to another episode. Every week I try to bring you insights, strategies, and encouragement to help you grow your VA business with confidence, clarity, and consistency. And today I want to talk about getting those great clients that seem to be elusive. Today's quote is from Chris Grosser. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. It's true. You create everything that happens in your VA business. You create your success, you create your failures, you create the opportunities that lead to the success that you want, crave, and deserve. Let's go. Where do I find great clients? Not just any clients, not the draining ones, not the $25 an hour ones who question every invoice, the best clients, the respectful ones. The ones who value the work you do, and the ones who pay you properly and stick around. Well, I'm going to say something that might actually surprise you. It is not about the platform, the where, I mean. It's about your positioning. And let's talk about that. A lot of VAs seem to think that there is a secret place where all of the amazing clients are hiding. They think if I just get on the right job board, if I just join the right Facebook group, if I just sign up for the right freelancing platform. They ask in the VA groups, where do I find clients? And they really do mean, tell me exactly where to go to find them. And they want that magic place named. And they think suddenly, the best clients will appear. I'm not making fun of you if you've asked this question before. I have asked this question before, okay? That's why I know the question, guys. But it's important that if you have asked this question in the past, even recently, especially recently, that you lean in and listen to this episode. There are good clients everywhere, and there are bad clients everywhere. Upwork has both, Facebook groups have both, LinkedIn has both, referrals can even bring both. The platform itself is neutral. The platform isn't actually important at all. You have to choose a platform where you will or already are spending all of your time. There are clients everywhere, the great kind, which is what I want to focus on. What makes the difference in getting great clients is how you show up, how you position yourself, how confident you sound, and what you're willing to accept. It's the conversations that you have on a daily basis which determines which clients you will get. The best clients are not found in secret corners of the internet. They're attracted to VAs who look like professionals. And the ones who are showing up, having conversations, and being professional is the only key to that. So let's talk about where the best clients actually come from. Your best clients. I think it's really important to reinforce that because another VA's best clients might not be the same people as yours. Here are the places I consistently see VAs find high-quality, long-term clients. Referrals from past or current clients. Number one. And it's number one for a reason. When you do excellent work, when you communicate well, and when you carry yourself professionally, clients talk. And when someone is referred to you, you are already positioned as trustworthy. That instantly elevates you. It's almost an effortless way to get clients because others are sending potential clients your way. You're not out looking for them. And sometimes you can even tell your clients that you're looking for someone. And do they know anyone? And sometimes your name just comes up in conversations. Like when they're attending a networking or business event or going to the same professional groups and they're talking about things that they're doing or results that they're getting, their colleagues are naturally going to ask how they're doing it or how they're getting those things. And that is when your name comes up. That is number one, and it is the perfect way to get great new clients. But it takes some work to get to that place, doesn't it? So where else do we go? Your own network. Next is your own people, your own audience. People actually underestimate this one. People like your former coworkers, business owners in your community, parents at your kids' school, online connections you've built over time. Lots of people that you see on a regular basis know someone in business, are in business, or are looking for help. You don't need to have thousands of followers. In fact, I always tell VAs that they do not need even hundreds of followers when you're connecting with the right people. What you do need is clarity in terms of who you help and what you help them with. And you have to be able to communicate that to people who know you. And you have to make those connections. You have to have those conversations. Knowing people is not the same thing as talking to them, right? This can be a little bit harder than it sounds, but it's really important to learn to do well. And once you do, your own network can be an amazing source of great clients. Only when people understand what you do and who you help can they remember you when they need that kind of help or when they're talking to someone else who does. And the only way for them to understand that is for you to tell them every single day. Next is LinkedIn. Yep, I said it, LinkedIn, but not because LinkedIn is magical, because it's not. Decision makers use LinkedIn. The CEOs, the founders, the directors. LinkedIn is very much a professional platform, more so than I think most other social media platforms. And it can be a source of great clients for you when you use it well. You need to position yourself clearly, optimize your profile, and speak to a specific audience. By doing that, you can absolutely find some strong clients here. It's definitely not about randomly adding people or connecting with people and then sending them a message that says, "Hi, I'm a VA, I can help you." You know how many of those I get every week? Heavens, it is such a turnoff. You need to use any platform, including LinkedIn, very strategically. Search and find your people, of course. That's one of the beautiful things about LinkedIn. But build your visibility and your authority at the same time, in your content, in your conversations. And when you know how you help, that's all you need to do is share that. Find your people in strategic communities, masterminds, paid communities, industry groups. When you put yourself in the same room as other business owners, those ones where they are investing in their own growth, you put yourself in a higher caliber environment, and higher caliber is always good. You naturally uplevel yourself to their level. You are building, you are growing, you are looking to surround yourself with people who are doing the same thing, and that is super powerful. Your best clients are going to be people who are investing in themselves, just like you. Investing money, yes, but investing time, investing effort, and surrounding themselves with others who are also bettering themselves, building, growing, or even just getting strategic. So let's talk now about why you might be attracting the wrong clients, because I'm guessing if you're still listening into this episode, that's probably an issue that you're having. If you keep attracting low-paying or difficult clients, it's not because that's all that exists. Even if you feel that's all that's out there, I've heard virtual assistants say that the market is saturated with VAs, like the whole market could be, or that an industry is. Also not possible, because there will always be more business owners than there are VAs, and every single one of those business owners should be getting support for their business, many of them in the form of a VA. But what can be saturated is where you're looking, where you're hanging out. If you belong to a networking group and there are already 2 busy VAs in that group, you might get stuck in the lower paying or difficult clients area as the last one in the door. But it's often not just where you're spending your time. It's often something you are doing that is the cause of the problem. And again, don't get down if that sounds like this is you, because guess what? When it's you that's the cause of the problem, you can fix it. That's actually the thing that's really exciting to me all the time. And not just because that's what I help VAs do, fix the problems or mistakes in their business that's causing them to fail. You might be underselling yourself. You might be vague about what you do. You might say yes to a bad client or a conversation too fast. You might price your services so you feel safe instead of to be profitable. And you might be afraid to walk away from a bad client or just a bad conversation. The best clients are not the ones looking for the cheapest option. I probably need to repeat that. The best clients are not the ones that say yes first because you are the cheapest. The best clients are looking for reliability, communication, clarity, expertise, confidence. If your messaging sounds hesitant, scattered, or overly desperate, high-level clients are quickly going to move on because they can smell your fear a mile away. So can I when I talk to you. A mile away, guys. But like I said, these are things that are so correctable, easily correctable. It might take a little strategy, maybe unlearning a few bad habits, which usually is the key. Hello. Maybe practicing some conversations, but all of it is correctable. Confidence is not about arrogance. Despite the way movies sometimes make successful business people look arrogant, right? Confidence is about clarity. And when you are confident in your content and your conversations, your best clients are going to notice, or at the very least, your confidence will be reinforced when they go check you out after they connect with you. So let's try to make that shift for you right now. Instead of asking, where can I find better clients? Start asking, who do I need to be to attract better clients? Can you see that this is a different question? Who do I need to show them I am so that they see that I'm the best person to work with? Better clients require clearly stated services or deliverables, strong boundaries so that they know how to work with you efficiently, solid onboarding so that they know things will get in motion quickly, professional communication, again, that fosters efficiency in a good working relationship. And you have to be able to say no. This is actually a big part of confidence as well. Knowing when to say yes and knowing when to say no. This is your confidence coach speaking, telling you that it impacts so many areas of your business, your rates, your proposals, how you handle objections, who sticks around, how you get things done, and even your energy levels. So how do we put this into practice? Well, first, define exactly who you want to work with. Not small business owners, not entrepreneurs. Those are way too general. You need to be specific. Female real estate agents, 6- and 7-figure business coaches, busy and overwhelmed local tradesmen and women, wellness coaches who run group programs. Get specific. Second, clean up your positioning. What you say about yourself, your bio, your LinkedIn, your website, your intro message. Do all of these things clearly say who you help and what results you create for those clients? If not, that's where you go to polish things up. And third, raise your standards. Yep, I said it. Decide in advance. What is your minimum rate? What type of behavior is acceptable to work with you? What are your non-negotiables? You might not even realize it, but the best clients often show up right after you stop tolerating the wrong ones. Let's circle back to today's quote. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. I think you can see by everything I've talked about in today's episode that anything that's happening in your business is created by you. The success, the failure, the mistakes, and we've learned today that you can change anything that is going wrong. I think that's actually one of the most awesome things about being in business. What else did we learn? There is no hidden VIP lounge of clients. There is only positioning, clarity, and confidence. You don't need to access something secret. You need structure and you need a plan. And you need to believe you belong in the room where all the people seeking success are. Because you do. And I know it, and I love telling you that. If you are newer in your business and you want to help setting up your services properly, pricing confidently, and positioning yourself so you attract quality clients from the beginning, my Getting Started as a Virtual Assistant self-study program walks you through all of that step by step. If you're already in business, the Getting Started program is still very beneficial because it helps you get those basics, that foundation in place to build the VA business that you visualized when you first got started, the one you dreamed about that you haven't quite been able to build yet. How's that feel? I hope it feels okay. I'm going to stop here for this week, but I want you to know that you can do this, that their great clients are out there and they're not in some magical place. The market is not saturated and you do not need to remain stuck. You can take action and you can fix the things in your business that you are doing that are causing you to not work with great clients. I promise you, you can. If you are stuck and you don't know how to move forward, I absolutely invite you to book a cut to the chase call with me. The link is in the show notes, and I'd be happy to take some time to chat with you about where particularly you are stuck, or perhaps making some of these mistakes we talked about today, to help you get on the road to success. Looking forward to speaking with you. That's all I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Ridiculously Good VA Show. I'm Tracey D'Aviero, the Confidence Coach for Virtual Assistants, and I'll see you next time.